Well, hello there, YouTube. It's time for another session. American English File, 2nd edition, Book 1. This is part 7a. Let's do it. Okay, now, look at the pictures. What do you see? Look at the questions. Who are they? What do they do? Do you want to be like them? Do you know what your talents are? Everybody, talents. Can you use your talents to become successful? All right. Now, first, answer these questions. All right. Ask the questions from your partner. All right. Very nice. Okay. You did very well. Let's move on. Now, at the National Portrait Gallery, first, read about the National Portrait Gallery in Washington, D.C. and answer the questions. Okay, let's do it together. The National Portrait Gallery. The National Portrait Gallery has a collection of portraits of famous American men and women from the 17th century to the present day. The portraits are both paintings and photographs. The National Portrait Gallery is in Washington, D.C., a short walk from the National Mall. It is open daily and admission is free. Okay, so let's answer the questions. Where is it? It's near the National Mall in the Washington, D.C. What can you see there? A collection of portraits, paintings, and photographs. When is it open? It's open daily, every day. And how much does it cost to enter? The admission fee. Nothing. It's free. Good. Easy, right? Now, in the next part, look at the photo that is in the National Portrait Gallery, this photo. Now, who are the two people in the photo? Who are they? Okay, listen and answer. Let's do it.
3.43.
I love that photo. Who are they?
I think it's President Ronald Reagan and his wife Nancy. Let's see. Yes, that's right.
When was he president?
He was president from 1981 to 1989. He was an actor too.
Really? What movies was he in?
He was in Dark Victory with Bette Davis, a very famous actress in the 1930s and 1940s. He was also in movies with stars like Errol Flynn, Clark Gable, and Ginger Rogers.
Was Nancy an actress too?
Yes, she was. They were in a movie together in 1957.
Were Ronald and Nancy happy?
I think they were very happy. They were together all their lives.
Okay, very nice, very good. So who are they in the picture? Check with your partner. All right, so President Ronald Reagan and Nancy Reagan are in the picture. Good. Now, in the next part, I want you to listen again and read the dialogue, then fill in the blanks. Simple present and simple past. All right? So listen again and fill in the blanks.
3.43.
I love that photo. Who are they?
I think it's President Ronald Reagan and his wife Nancy. Let's see. Yes, that's right.
When was he president?
He was president from 1981 to 1989. He was an actor too.
Really? What movies was he in?
He was in Dark Victory with Bette Davis, a very famous actress in the 1930s and 1940s. He was also in movies with stars like Errol Flynn, Clark Gable, and Ginger Rogers.
Was Nancy an actress too?
Yes, she was. They were in a movie together in 1957.
Were Ronald and Nancy happy?
I think they were very happy. They were together all their lives.
Okay. Check your answers with your partner. Good. Now, he's the president. He was the president. She's an actress. She was an actress. They are happy. They were happy. Yeah, simple, right? Simple present, simple past. Okay, now let's check it out. Everybody, simple past of be, was, and were. Listen and practice.
3.44.
President Reagan's wife was an actress.
She wasn't in class yesterday. Was she sick?
The Beatles were famous in the 1960s.
Where were you last night? You weren't at home.
Okay, so simple past with was and were. Now, first point, we use was or were to talk about the past. What's the past? Past. Right now, future. So we're talking about the past. We often use was or were with past time expressions. For example, yesterday. You talk about yesterday. Yesterday I was at the gym. Or for example, last night in 1947, 45, etc. Etc. means and so on. Good. Now, in the next point, we use was and were with born. I was born in Vietnam. They were born in New Zealand. So the positive, I, he, she, it was there. You, we, they were there. Okay, and the negative, wasn't, weren't. All right? Now, if you want to make it into a question, again, you switch. I was famous. Was I famous? He was famous. Was he famous? We were famous. Or for example, you were famous. Were you famous? All right? Or they were famous. Were they famous? You switch. Yes, I was. No, I wasn't. Yes, they were. No, they weren't. Yes, you were. No, you weren't. Easy, right? Now, let's practice this together. Now, we have two exercises. First, look, simple present. My father is a painter. Simple past. My grandfather was a painter too. All right? So complete them with were, was, wasn't, were, weren't. In the next part, complete the dialogues with was, wasn't, were, weren't. For example, were you and Miguel at the concert last night? Yes, we. This is on you. Stop the video and do it. Good. Now check with your partner, check with the class. Okay, let's do it together. Number one, today is Monday. Yesterday was Sunday. Good. Number two, where are you now? Where were you yesterday? Number three, I'm in Brazil. I was in Peru last month. Number four, is it hot today? Was it hot yesterday? Number five, the cafe isn't open now. It wasn't open this morning. Number six, my neighbors aren't at home. They weren't at home yesterday. Number seven, we're in Tokyo now. We were in Kyoto yesterday. Number eight, they're tired. Okay? They were tired last week. Good. Now, in the next part, were you and Miguel at the concert last night? Yes, we were. Was it good? No, it wasn't. The singer was terrible. Okay. Were the tickets expensive? Yes, they were. Now, where was your mother born? She was born in Argentina in 1955. Were her parents Argentinian? No, they weren't. Her father was German and her mother was from the US. From the US, yes, US, United States of America. Well done. You did very good. You're making progress. But it's never enough. More, more, more. Let's move on. Now, pronunciation, everybody. Listen and repeat.
3.45.
I was at a party. She was born in Mexico.
My parents were angry.
He wasn't at home. They weren't very happy.
When were you born?
Where was the hotel? Was it expensive?
No, it wasn't.
Were they at the concert?
Yes, they were.
Okay, very nice. Very impressive. Now, say the sentences in the simple past. For example, I'm at home. You say, I was at home. Switch to simple past. Again, I'm at home. You say, I was at home. Let's do it.
3.46. 1,
I'm at home. I was at home.
2,
He's American. He was American.
3,
They aren't famous. They weren't famous.
4,
It's very cheap. It was very cheap.
5,
Where are they? Where were they?
6,
Is she an actress? Was she an actress?
7,
You're right. You were right.
8,
What's his name? What was his name?
9,
She isn't happy. She wasn't happy.
10,
Are they expensive? Were they expensive?
Well, all right. You did very good. Let's move on. Now, in the next part, I want you to talk to your partner. A student A, a student B. For example, where were you at 9 o'clock yesterday morning? All right? Or these are for student A, these are for student B. Okay? You can use these words at home, at school, in bed, or on the bus. All right? Ask each other questions. Do it now. This is on you. Okay, good practice, yeah? All right, let's move on. Now, everybody look at these three pictures from the National Portrait Gallery. Do you know these people? Do you know anything about them? Okay, talk to your partner. Listen to these short guide extracts, all right? Very good. And check your answers.
3.47.
Marilyn Monroe was born in Los Angeles, California in 1926. When she was a child, her life was very hard. Her mother was sick, and her father wasn't there very much. Marilyn was a factory worker and a model before she was an actress. Marilyn's three husbands were very important to her during her life. Her first husband was a sailor. The second was a famous baseball player, Joe DiMaggio. And the last was a famous writer, Arthur Miller.
Mary Wilson, Diana Ross, and Florence Ballard were born in the 1940s in Detroit, Michigan. Together, they were the Supremes, a pop and soul singing group during the 1960s. All three women were very talented singers. In 1965, the Supremes were the first all-female singing group to have a #1 album in the U.S. Their music was popular with everyone, men and women, teens and adults, and it is still popular today.
Thomas Edison, an inventor and businessman, was born in Ohio in 1847. At 13, he was an excellent salesperson selling candy and newspapers to train passengers. Later, he was the inventor of the incandescent light bulb, a movie camera, and the phonograph. Edison was also the owner of many companies, and some of them are in business today. For example, General Electric. He was the loving husband of 2 wives, Mary Stilwell and Mina Miller, and the father of 6 children.
Okay, so who are they? Marilyn Monroe, the Supremes, and Thomas Edison. Good. Now I want you to read it again yourself. Read the text again and answer the questions. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, read it. Good. Okay. Check your answers with your partner. Right, let's answer it. Why was Marilyn Monroe's life hard when she was a child? Her mother was sick, her father wasn't there much. Number 2, who were Joey DiMaggio and Arthur Miller? Okay, they were Marilyn Monroe's second and third husbands. Number 3, were there any men in the Supremes? No, they weren't. Why is the Supremes music still popular today? They were very talented singers. Talent that I told you. Number 5, what was Thomas Edison good at when he was a boy? He was a good salesperson. Number 6, who was Thomas's second wife? His second wife was Mina Miller. Good. All right, now everybody, again, look at the text. Find words in the text for people made from these words. For example, act, actor, or actress. Do it. Good. Let's complete it. Sail, sailor. Play, player. Write, writer. Sing, singer. Business, businessman. Design, designer. Invent, inventor. Good. Now everybody, when you add ER or OR, okay, for example, actor, actress, or actor, sing, singer, all right? When you add ER, or when you add, for example, IAN or IST, for example, musician, writer, designer, all right? You put them into professions, the doer, okay? For example, act. I act in school. I'm an actor, okay? I sing. I can sing. I'm a singer. I play Fortnite every day. I'm a player of Fortnite. Very well, everyone. Okay, now let's just practice this. ER, OR, all right? Dance, dancer, right? Now, do it first. Do it. Good. Now, listen and check.
3.48. 1,
Dancer.
2,
Composer.
3,
Politician.
4,
Scientist.
5,
Movie director.
6,
Novelist.
7,
Sportsman, sportswoman.
8,
Painter.
9,
Artist.
10.
Musician.
Okay, these are your answers. Dance, dancer. Compose, composer. Politics, politician. Science, scientist. Direct, movie, movie director. Novel, novelist. Sports, sportswoman, sportsman. Paint, painter. Art, artist. And music, musician. Good. Now everybody, Write names of 4 people famous in each circle: alive, living now, or dead, passed away, dead. All right? And speak with your partner. For example, who is Shakira? She's a singer. Who was Charles Darwin? He was a scientist. Speak with your partner. Good. All right, now we have a writing here. Listen to 5 clues about 2 famous people. Write who they are. Listen and write. Who is he? Who is she? Write it.
3.49. 1.
He was an English writer. He was born in the 16th century. He was married with 3 children. He was born in Stratford-upon-Avon. He is famous for his plays, for example, Hamlet and Macbeth.
2.
She was born in London in 1932 to American parents. She was a famous actress. She was dark-haired and very beautiful. She was best friends with Michael Jackson. She was famous for her dark blue eyes.
Okay, so who are they? Do you have any clue? A little bit hard, they say. William Shakespeare and Elizabeth Taylor. Now, with your partner, write clues. For example, he's very good at football, he's Portuguese, he's very rich. Who is he? Cristiano Ronaldo, of course. All right, do it for both men and women, dead or alive. All right. Now, you can read your clues in circle. You can switch partners and everything. That's it, everybody. Nice practice and nice lesson. But journey never ends. It's never enough. Always push harder. Try harder